Greetings, Inquisitors. Welcome to the Datacrons. This is the week 199 update for the Darth Loquitur account. I update this account's progress every week, go through all the character ships, mods, Datacrons, all the stuff we're doing for the account so that y'all can follow along. Please remember, as we get started, use that like saber, get that like button out of here. It helps me, it helps the channel, and I would appreciate it if you could do that for me. Alright, so last week we got Jedi Knight Cal Kestis reliced up, and we need to get ready for that Zepho mission. This week I'm going to relic this Sith Empire Trooper, but before we put relic levels on him, I want to go over to Cere R7, finish her out to relic 7, so that we're ready for that territory battle mission the next time it rolls around. Then we'll take this Sith Empire Trooper up to relic 3. I figured he was the best tank. I'm going to put this in with the Phoenix team for when I'm trying to beat the Third Sister teams. And I figured that was the best pretaunt tank to build because, you know, he's part of Leviathan and we could put him in there at some point later. We'll have that done. Here we're taking Jar Jar Binks up, and we do manage to get him to gear 12, so I'll lock down some of his pieces. And next week we'll get him to relics, and he needs to go all the way to relic 8 to join the rest of the Gungans in the raid. Don't know if we'll get him there next week, but we'll work on that over time. Mods for the week, I have a whole bunch of gray mods. Here we get one that hits 9 speed that misses. This one I take another chance on. Usually I wouldn't do that if it didn't hit on the first try, but we took another chance. Here we got a 7 speed. We go ahead and take another roll on it just to see what happens. Here we get 9 speed, and then it goes to 13, and then we miss twice going up to 6 dot, or to gold, I mean. A couple more misses here. Another miss on the arrow. A couple crosses here that miss. And then we're down to our last 3 mods. It's a miss. Here's 9 speed, and then we miss on the roll. And then we missed the last one as well, so that was not a whole lot wonderful happening there. Here we got an 11 speed, and we hit speed again, go to 17. We'll take that to 6 dots, and we hit 24 speed, and I'm pretty excited about this one. 24 speed on 4 rolls, and then we hit 4 speed again, and go to 28. That was so close to being potentially a 30 speed mod, 29, 30. Could have been. I'll still take 28. 28 is pretty fantastic. There we get another 14 speed mod. Here we get another one that slices to 20, 21, and then 26. So 26 speed mod. So I didn't get much going on the grays, but we're having some pretty good success slicing up some of these other ones. Pretty good mods for the week. So we'll go in here, sell a bunch of them off. All these 1 and 2 speed mods, select the ones that we want to get rid of, cut the amount back down. And on Jar Jar Binks, I just put some potency mods on him, some health mods on just to get things started. What I do a lot of times is I will go back and kind of remod characters when they're ready to go in their team, but I'll just put some mods on them to get started. So Jar Jar's got some things that I can mess around with him, and we'll fine-tune it once we get him in the team and going. Datacrons, we're looking to re-roll some light side mechanics. It seems like everything I roll lately has been dark side mechanics. We got some attacker mechanics, but they're not very good. We'll try again. We'll get some better attacker mechanics. We'll go in, get some more stats on that. We'll stop at 8 though. Here we work on trying to get some more light side mechanics, and I pick just about anything to get light side mechanics these days because it seems like default in the dark side. Support character stuff. I take a look at that, think about it, and end up taking some more rolls on it. We get some more health and damage. Support cron. I'm kind of trying to divide them up among all 3 different, or let's say all 4 different things. I don't have many healer crons yet though. Here's mechanics for light side, so we keep putting stats on it. And this one gets you know, some defensive stats. There we get support characters. And I re-roll it. There's a healer one. I take a look at the healer one. We end up picking the tank one here. It's the sort of the good tank one. Another Datacron we're building, health, defense, special damage. healer characters. Maybe Yoda can use that or something in a team. I think Grandmaster Yoda is like support or healer or something like that. It's kind of strange. But yeah, so we got a couple new Datacrons that are okay. Mostly just getting stats and some light and dark side crons to use in Grand Arenas. All right, so that's pretty much the updates for the week. Let's take a look at the stats. Week 199, we're at 9.94 million galactic power. Still under 10 million. We're getting there. What, another couple weeks and we'll probably be over 10 million at the rate we're going. 181 relics, 158 zetas, 29 omicrons. JMK is still getting us top 50 in the squad arena, and Profundity Chimera still getting us top 5 in fleet. GAC, we're in Kyber 2, and the project will be to get Jar Jar relic up next week. Materials for next week, we're just farming Paz as the only hard farm in the account right now, so fleet energy and all the rest is going into leveling up materials. Kairos on regular energy, and of course relic making stuff for fleet energy. Cantina, we're just farming signal data for now. Mods, we're planning the farm mods 3 days a week and slicing materials 4 days a week. Refresh strategy is the same, 3 on everything and a 4th refresh on energy just to get more Kairos. Not much changed about the planning. We're still working on the Queen Amidala team and eventually Ahsoka, working on some other characters in between. So there's not really much to talk about with this update. I think the only thing new that's happened is Kiadi Mundi. Light speed bundle was announced. And for anybody who's considering that, he's one of the hardest characters to acquire in the game. Probably nobody's going back to do light side Geo. It's really expensive to buy him with guild event currency. So if you think you are ever going to want Kiadi Mundi, or that he'll be a requirement for something that you'll want, it's probably worth it to buy him in the light speed bundle, because it's ridiculously expensive with in-game resources to build him. So if he, let's say he becomes a requirement for a future Galactic Legend or a ship or something that you want, and you didn't buy him in the light speed bundle, the opportunity cost, what you'll have to spend and pay in time and resources to get him in the game, is insane. So for newer players, if you're in your first year or so of play, probably don't need a Kiadi Mundi. But again, don't pass him up just because you don't need him. If you think he might ever be a requirement, take a look at that light speed bundle. Otherwise, for the next few weeks, we're just going to be grinding through the agenda. Working on Malgus, Scion, the armor. We got the set tank for Phoenix. We'll be doing Jar Jar Binks, the Master Qui-Gon, and the Padawan Obi-Wan. So basically, what we'll do is we'll bounce back and forth between 2, 3, and 4, right? I'll do the Jar Jar relic next week, and then I'll probably have to do like a Malgus or a Scion or something like that. And then by then, hopefully, I'll have one of those Jedi with enough Cairo to relic them. Then I'll probably have to go back and forward and work our way through that. And then the same way, when we get down to the bottom, we'll be working on Ahsoka requirements. Mara Jade, Stapp is in there somewhere. I'd like to build Luthen someday, but I would still need Kyle Katarn or some other characters to enable the Luthen to be good. So it's going to be one of those long-term things. By the time I get there, this may change. But yeah, just grind through it. Just keep the focus, keep the blinders on, keep building these characters, and then we'll take a look at what we need after that. That's going to wrap up the week 199 update for the Darth Loquitur account. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my stuff in the future. Hit the notification bell to watch the live streams. And of course, join us over on Discord. We've got a nice Discord community. Links are up above and down below. You can click on that. It's a nice place for new players, mid-game players to hang out, talk about the game, ask questions. There's an Ask Loquitur channel. You can ask questions from me directly, and I'll help you out when I can. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next Holocron.